kickoff team out there ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the returner will be brought down. First down here for this offense. Linebacker shifting around now. And now the handoff. Jukes to get past a man. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 45. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Catch made on the right side. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Commodores come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Commodores trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. They're setting out to try BAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And the running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. They're going to pick up the first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that have played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart. Think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has running the football and having great backs. It's beautiful to see another good one here today.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. And we're going to throw now on first down. Finds his target and heads out of bounds after a decent gain. First down and 10.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete and trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Looks left and finds his target there. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And the Trojans will line up on first and 10. Back to throw again. Comes up with the catch. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Returner tackled right there. That's where they start the drive. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Commodores. It was a foot race, and he won it.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going at last position. Very efficient and precise. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Tailback with another carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. On 4th down, he'll try and run for it. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
Breaking free at midfield. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Defense will make the stop in what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Vanderbilt 21, USC 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Trojans line up on 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And the Trojans looking to cash in this red zone trip. Handing off on the draw play. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's running out of time here. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And that one is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? An inside give now from the shotgun. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Important second down play coming up. Tailback takes the handoff again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about cap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Passes the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff on the counter play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Looking to throw it on first down. Gets made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Makes a quick grab. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, SC. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? It's a deep throw down the right sideline. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Breaking free at the 35. That'll be enough for a 1st down. Brought down at the 43.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Handoff in a single back formation. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Slides a quick throw. They get him at the 42, good enough for a 1st down. He brings the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. And the Commodores pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Not a real good throw here. Put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Defense is coming after him. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here, he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's got his man open downfield. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Boy, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the 1st down attempt here across the middle. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Man, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get the film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big play?
He missed it. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Commodores will kick it deep to begin the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And they get to completion. They bring him down after a short gain there.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. He's going to hand this off. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Southern California. Trying to come all the way back.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. They bring him down right at the 20.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And you'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Commodores have 1st and 10 here. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Receiver in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
It's a run. Running back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Commodores. This offense is still clicking.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 35-21. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Here comes the bunch formation. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Hand off to the single back. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. And on the carry, he's heading left. The Commodores pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. He'll hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the Commodores look to keep this drive moving. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. It was a 1st and 10 play. Ball handed off. Finds room at the 30.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Vanderbilt 35, USC 21.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
There's contact on the throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he grew as the 3rd down pressure worked. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
From the shotgun, drops back. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. And the Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the...
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking right, this one caught. Moving right through the contacts. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Trojans. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you've got a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up 1st downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Trojans offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "What in the heck was that all game?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And the Trojans looking to run some tempo here. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Catch made down inside the 20. Touchdown, USC. Made the defense look slow that time.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And the Vanderbilt offense will take over. First and 10.
Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Get some space around the 30. And it works. The first down to the 35.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll work the clock here with the running game. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 25. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Commodores starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. It's a quick grab. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And the point after is right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete with it. Had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
On third down, he drops to throw. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
And that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think he got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, SC. That's another passing strike to his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Now they get set to kick it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. So this game is not over yet. The score just got a little bit tighter. How will they play it? How aggressive on the play call? Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
The extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the USC offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, pass caught. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's
Good game, Pee-wee.
and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.